Hello.
Hey everybody, we're back.
Hopefully.
Yeah, he's having some trouble with, I don't know, explain it.
Videos won't format. I don't know, my movie maker's not working.
And I don't know nothing about it, so hopefully we can get this out to you tonight yet. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
So it's day 3, and we're going to keep taping these every day. And if we have to put them all up in one shot, that's what's going to happen.
Sorry for your subscribers on YouTube.
But I am not going to give up.
No.
We're going to keep going at this, and hopefully it'll work out well. We did a, what's it called? Pate recipe this morning.
Liver pate.
Salami. Beef salami liver pate this morning. And it's like one of my favorite things right now.
One of my favorite things.
I'm hoping it'll whatever
work.
you need to do over there.
Yeah.
So, okay, day 3, sleeping.
Sleeping?
Did
you
okay?
Go to sleep?
Did you do okay?
I guess. I'm always up late.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, by the time you go to bed, it's like I'm getting up in a couple hours.
I'm basically Batman.
So yeah, that's...
I'm up all night and up all day.
Okay, so we were going to talk about we're going to compare, it's our lives that we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
Because...
We're going to touch on some of our minor allergies.
Yeah, like we said before, we're not doctors. So all we know is by what's going on with us.
Yeah.
So, he's got this weird thing. And I will tell everybody what your weird thing is.
Okay, and if anybody else has this weird thing, please let us know.
Yeah, because I honestly believe he's the only one that's got this weird thing.
But, as I've told you, I believe my father had
Don't ever remember him doing that.
I think he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got this weird thing where he goes... It's like he's gonna... Yeah, and he'll be sitting there, you're like... And he's not doing anything.
It's like a hiccup that can't hick.
Okay.
Does that make any sense?
No.
No?
So, but he only does this
when I'm off carnivore.
And he was doing it a lot. Like before he started carnivore, it was driving me crazy.
You got on me.
Well, it's like, breathe. Like, I don't know what you're doing, but like, don't.
It's like I need to hiccup, but it's not a hiccup. It's like somewhere between a... What was the way they called it?
Burp.
When did I never said burp.
Hey, you don't have a timer. We're in trouble. Clock. There's a clock. Okay. So, yeah. So
I know. If any of you hiccup without the hic, so you just... If any of you are up, let us know.
Oh, I don't know. It's weird. It's like you inhale.
Yeah, it's like suddenly I just have to. I don't know. It's just, and there's no.
It's automatic.
Yeah.
Like he can't. But it's funny because when we were doing the blueberries and stuff, he was starting to do it again.
Yeah.
And now it's gone.
I think it might have happened outside today. I don't know if it did. It was something like it, but it was more like a hiccup. But
it's weird. It's really weird.
I don't know.
But it's very brought down.
Do any of you gasp when you're breathing?
For no intentional reason, but it's really brought down.
Yeah.
When he's on carnivore.
It's like a gasp mixed with a hiccup. Right?
Sure.
I told you yesterday.
I don't remember yesterday.
Yeah, you don't listen to me.
Just a little bit. Okay. Oh, you saw that?
And I'm watching you. Just a little bit.
Okay, well see, okay. Now, on to the next one, right?
Okay, now how weird are you?
I'm not weird at all. So...
Okay, what is your, mental instability?
I don't have one.
What about that one over there?
This one?
No, that's mine. The other one.
Okay. So, I went to a dietitian about... I just started keto. So keto was about
Yeah.
4 years ago when I started, and I was having a lot of trouble. It was at the very beginning of keto,
Okay.
and so I was more paleo kind of thing, and I went to my doctor and I said, look, like I gotta lose weight. I can't lose weight. I don't know what's going on, you know. And so then he said, well, we'll send you to a dietitian. So I went to a dietitian, and I told her, look, I'm highly allergic to grains and gluten and anything like that. Like it is just crazy allergies how I have to that. Like I can't even walk down now.
Now you can't even walk in a flower aisle.
Yeah, I can't walk down the aisle where they've got the flour and all that stuff because I can't breathe. And then one day I was walking down there and a bag of flour fell right on my foot.
Yeah.
It was like, ah, help me. It's attacking me now.
And the good thing is that because, like, a lot of people, with this year, we rarely have gone out shopping.
Yeah.
And what's great about that is that walking down that aisle, everybody would be staring at you because you're having a flour reaction, and everyone would think you're...
I'd be coughing and I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
And people would be freaking out.
Everyone would think that you have something, and it's just an allergic reaction to the bag of flour 3 feet away.
You know, that's one thing that I've seen a lot.
Or 6 feet away.
That's one thing I've seen a lot.
A bag of flour is 6 feet away. A distance of flour, and it's still killing you.
A lot of the people on my allergy group, they've been saying too, it is so bad because they got allergies. It's got nothing to do with COVID. And people are looking at them weird and freaking out with them, and it's their allergies. Yeah. And yeah, if I would have to walk down an aisle, right, it wouldn't be good. And in superstores, it's really funny because they make you walk right through the bread aisle to get up to the till, and it's like
it was the ice cream aisle.
No, it's but then you're into the bread because you have to go between the bread and the muffins and all that stuff.
Yeah, you have to go through the bread to get to the tills because it's.
And I can't breathe. And he was sitting there one day going, smells so good. I'm like, don't do that.
I couldn't breathe after.
Yeah, his sinuses like froze solid. And so
Froze?
I mean, well, like
stuffed.
Yeah, solid.
Congealed.
Oh brother, yes. I'm from a different life than you are. I have like more extensive words. Froze. Okay, well he was stuffed solid after that, and he couldn't breathe. And actually, I wasn't inhaling, and I couldn't breathe either.
Yeah.
And it took us quite a while to be able to breathe again. But
yeah, real kicker though is that they have the gluten-free bread right beside it.
Yeah. So, well,
can't complain. Can't eat it.
Don't eat it anyways now. But so I went to a dietitian. She told me if I don't eat any grains, my brain will die. And I'm like, seriously? She's like, you have to have the carbs. You've got to get the carbs in. Your brain is going to die. It won't be able to function. And I was like, kind of at the time concerned about that because I didn't know nothing about carnivore, and keto was
nothing.
Just sort of off and on, and
rookie.
Oh man. And then I went back to my doctor and I'm like, but she told me like if I don't get any grains, and she sent me this pamphlet thing saying, okay, these are like the grains you can eat. And then I got a phone call right after she sent it, and it said, don't eat these grains because they got gluten in them. It will kill you. So I'm like, oh no. But I went to my doctor and I said, well, this is what she said to me. And he looks at me and goes, that's garbage.
Yeah.
And that was his total thing. He said, that's garbage. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he was actually happy that I got off of the gluten and my allergies and stuff. He wasn't too thrilled with the allergies because there was so many. Yeah. He was afraid that I'd be lacking in a lot of vitamins and stuff. But it's funny because now that I'm carnivore and
he don't know yet.
Better not know. I'm too afraid to tell him. But yeah, okay.
Just watch. He's gonna be watching this.
You better not be watching this. But like at that time, he was worried about me going off of because I wouldn't get the nutrients.
Yeah.
And now I'm off of even more than I would have been.
You're healthier now.
And I'm healthier.
Yeah.
And I'm healing better, and I'm, it's just bizarre. But yeah, no, and I saw things, somebody said, they had it on Facebook, they were sharing it, and it's like, so many, you need so many carbs a day for your brain to function. Okay, there's a lot of people, when you get into the carnivore
attest to that.
when you get into the carnivore world, there's so many people that aren't eating carbs, haven't eaten carbs, and have been on this type of like lifestyle, carnivore lifestyle, for so long that they should be brain dead by now.
Yep. Oh,
And
I
they're
can
not.
I can protest that easy. Back, actually, a little less than a year so far, because when I started the carnivore diet, carnivore lifestyle, from January 1st back,
Second. Oh yeah.
I
Okay,
was
first
having
back, yeah.
cereal,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was having as much as I could, and I got sick.
When he wants to do something, he like, you don't just walk up to the cliff. He'll just like dive off. The cliff
Yeah, I have.
And then try to like.
I regret nothing.
Take yourself
I did that
out
twice.
after that.
2 days in a row, I can.
Yeah, I know. Like it's like he's crazy when it comes to stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, I'll go all out.
Yeah.
And I got sick for
And
about
it's
a
such
week.
Bad thing.
I was very sick for about a week, wasn't it?
Did you learn?
No.
No.
But after that, for about 3 months, I wrote.
Well, yeah, 100 days you were.
Or no, was it just 1 month? I finished about 10,000 words, and normally I can just pull off.
Yeah. Yeah, it took you.
Not nearly that
It
much.
took you a week to kind of refocus
Yeah.
and decarb and de-sugar, and yeah, then you wrote. What did you write? You wrote 4 books.
Wrote.
Children's books.
Yeah, I've finished 4 chapter books. Now it's going on to rewriting and such, but I was able to finish
Yeah.
a lot. 30,000 word book. I finished the last 10,000 for another one. I finished about a couple thousand in the one that you're working on, the spy one. And yeah, I'm doing my mind just exploded.
It was crazy, and
And I
that's-
drove you nuts because I just wanted to keep writing and keep writing and keep writing, and you kept pulling me
Yeah,
out of my
well, I mean,
out of my room.
life has to happen. You can't just. I know you're an author, but life has to happen as well. But yeah, so I mean that shows that your brain does not die
Yeah.
if you're not on carbs. So I think we've been like 10 minutes, so we'll call it quits there.
Okay.
So we can talk about other things. And tomorrow, what we were talking about doing is.
Well, we were talking about sleep. We were going to say we were talking about sleep. We should at least say that. We said that
We
yesterday.
said that yesterday. We never got around to it, but it's like 10 minutes.
Well, that's okay.
Okay, we mix
We
2
can
minutes.
force you to sit here and
Oh,
watch us.
I can just see the guy going.
What's...
He's clicking us off right now. He's clicking you off.
What? No one would mute me.
I would. Oh yeah. Okay. So quickly,
Yeah.
with sleep, with the standard diet, we used to like eat lunch, and then you were. How old were you? You were a
15?
teenager. Yeah.
Probably about 15.
Yeah. And so we'd eat, and I had to lay down.
Less than 15 because when I was 16, that's around 2010.
Okay.
So it was
So
before then.
So a teenage. We'd pass out.
Tweenage.
Like we would seriously pass out. I could not function in eating a standard
Standard
meal, like with the vegetables.
universal diet.
The vegetables, the grains, the meat, all that stuff. It was before 2010, yeah. I could not function. I had to go to sleep, and I had to sleep for like an hour.
Yeah.
And then I would almost like stop breathing, but we'll talk about that a different time.
Yep.
But it was scary because
We talked about my breathing issues. Aren't we going to talk about your breathing issues?
I couldn't focus. I couldn't. And the same thing we've seen my dad. He does
Yeah.
the same thing. He, for a while, he doesn't anymore, but he went and bought himself some of this cereal.
Yeah.
And these are little
This
round
cereal.
cereals with a hole in the middle.
Oh, Cheerios or Fruit Loops.
Stuff Fruit Loops. I wasn't going to say the name of them.
Why? We're not getting paid for this.
He would eat them for breakfast every day, and he was falling asleep at the table.
Yeah.
Like, at the breakfast table. He
While we
would
were
fall
talking to him.
asleep. Yeah. So, I mean, like now he gets more of a carnivore breakfast just about every morning.
Yeah, we're
And,
slowly slipping it in.
Yeah. And he's not like that anymore.
No.
So he doesn't, it's crazy. Like, it was like really crazy. So, okay, so that's it for today because it's like getting we have to cut it off. I told people we were gonna like make it 5 minutes, so if you sit down and watch this 3 times, you're good.
For what?
It's 15 minutes, I think.
Okay.
So tomorrow, what I want to do is I want to make.
What do you want to do?
I want to make egg white bread,
Okay.
and then we'll show you my favorite food right now. And at the end of this, we're going to put a link, and we're going to put just a little picture, if it works, and if it works, of our liver pate. So thanks for joining us again on day 3. I'm feeling amazing,
Yeah.
other than slipping today and wrenching my neck, but other than that, I feel fine.
You wrenching in your neck?
I wrenched my neck.
You got a wrench in your neck.
You gotta, yes, and I'm gonna be leaving him soon, so I can go to my side of the house. And
What are you? What?
you can live in your side of the house.
You're moving out.
I'm moving out. So we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
You didn't kick me out.
See you later. Bye.
See ya.
Good night.